And, when you get to the point where you got promotion and that sort of thing, you're setting up all the big fights, you get to the pinnacle of your career, or not the pinnacle, the end of your career almost. Garcia is your last fight.
Yeah.
And I watched that fight. I mean, it was incredible. It was one of the best fights you can watch because of the drama that unfolded throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you went in as a serious undercard, or not an undercard, an underdog.
Underdog, yeah.
I don't know why. You don't know why. I think I can, and I think the whole of the UK were all backing you. And first one to put him, see the canvas.
Yeah. Do you know what? I set that shot up. I literally set it up. And then I was put to sleep, and I was stood in the corner and I was watching him, and I have never seen anyone recover as quick as that in my entire life in boxing. Never. I've had kids with half a shot where the legs are scrambled for a couple of rounds if I hadn't finished them already. Mm-hmm. And I was took back and I thought, that's not normal. That's not normal. People say to me, oh, look, when you went out there, why didn't you go in for the finish? Trust me, I did, but he was fully recovered.
The Terminator.
He was fully recovered from getting put to sleep within the count of 8, like fully there again and fully recovered. I have never seen, that's just not normal. And I ain't never seen that before.
No.
And then it explains his drug test disappeared at the end of the fight. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, you know what?
Linking the two together. I mean,
yeah, if you I don't want to say anything that I shouldn't, but you link, put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, and you see the fashion, the way he goes down. You see, for me, I'm jumping up, screaming at the TV by then. I think most of the UK is, and we think he's done it. There's no way he's recovering from this, and like you say, bounce back up again.
Yeah, and then on that, the judges only scored me a 10-9 round. Like, how? Why?
Yeah.
No,
exactly. And he just seems full of beans afterwards. I mean, there seems obviously drugs have always been a problem in the boxing industry, and we're seeing boxers now getting banned and coming back out of it. And for me, we're starting to see this biohacking tech a lot more in elite sports.
Yeah.
Because people are starting to understand the benefits that come from them. If you can oxygenate the body, if you can recharge the body, if you can do all these things, but uses the body's natural ability to do it, then they don't have to take drugs and cheat in these ways.
I just think like boxing's a dangerous sport as it is. If you're cheating and taking supplements that are banned to enhance performance, you should be banned forever from boxing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It should be a total ban. You should be looking at a prison sentence. People die in boxing. You get an handful of people every year that die in the ring. So I think if someone wants to cheat, I think they should not only get banned from boxing, but look at having a jail sentence.
Yeah.
Because it's wrong.
You see in, Olympic weightlifting and that sort of thing, the difference between those that are taking steroids and the ones that aren't, there's a very, very big difference between those two people. You put that into a boxing environment where, people can get seriously hurt, it's a bad combination.
It is.
Do you think there's enough testing? Or is it that...
The thing with testing is it's expensive. Like I was on, and I got tested my whole career from coming out the Olympics, but I was getting tested my whole career. I had to give VADA my address where I was going to be every single night because they could turn up randomly at my doorstep. And I'm on this, and then I look around and like there's 3 world champions that are on it. I'm like, I'm not even a world champion. I'm not even fighting for world titles at this point. Why are these on it?
Yeah.
Why is it just me that's on it? You're just a handful of people that's on it and the rest of them aren't. So it rather should be everyone's on that testing or nobody. So I just don't, but there ain't enough testing because it is a dangerous sport.
Yeah. And, the good thing is we're seeing this shift over to people trying to do these different things to their bodies naturally.